Hello everyone, on the screen you see the dataset Superstore. This is a fictitious dataset, and from here on I'll be using this sample dataset that you can find also on the course web page. So this dataset is already in the correct format and it's already cleaned. So we are just going to upload this dataset to Tableau. So before we upload the data to Tableau, first let's understand the data. When you look at this dataset, you can see that there are three tabs here: orders, returns, and people. While this dataset is a fictitious example, you could easily imagine seeing this type of sales data in a real-world setting. So the three tables that you see here are relational. They complement each other, and together they provide information about individual sales transaction. And in addition to that, there are no summary aggregations. Each row contains one record. So first let's go to Tableau and open this file on Tableau. So the first page when you open the Tableau that you'll see is this one. Under to a file, you'll see Microsoft Excel text file, JSON file, and others. So we are going to choose the Microsoft Excel. And once you click on it, it's going to open a window, and that's probably is going to be your computer's desktop. And we are going to choose Sample Superstore Dataset and then open. Tableau will then switch to a data source pane. And on the left hand side, you can see the list of tabs on your Excel file. You are going to drag and drop tables here, as you see. First we want to drag and drop orders, and you're going to drag and drop here, and you can see the orders on the top part, and you can see the review of the data on the bottom part of Tableau in a worksheet format. Browse your mouse here, it says sheet 1, so we are going to select go to worksheet, sheet 1, and now you are going to see the Tableau workspace. Tableau workspace is very easy to work with. So in Tableau, most interactions are achieved by dragging and dropping items onto the canvas. This makes interacting with Tableau easy and intuitive. First, let's talk about these menus on the top. The File menu, when you click on it, contains the key functions Open, Save, and Save As. Also, there is an option here, Print to PDF, which you can export your worksheets and dashboards as PDF files. And here, Repository Location option, you can look up and change the default location for Tableau files on your machine. With Export as Version, you can create workbooks for colleagues who might still be using an older version of Tableau Desktop. With Data menu, you can see that you can add a new data source, and it shows that we are using orders from Sample Superstore dataset. With Worksheet menu, there is an export option which is not active now, but it's going to be active when we start using the canvas, that you can take your data out of Tableau by creating an image, a database file, or an Excel crosstab. Duplicate as crosstab, on the other hand, opens a new worksheet in Tableau showing a crosstab view of the data used in your visualization. Dashboard, we are going to learn how to create dashboard, but it's used for creating new dashboard. And stories, we are also going to learn how to create story, is used for creating stories. Analysis tab, which we will also discuss in this course, you can create and edit calculated fields. You'll also find options for tweaking table layouts as well as for showing grand totals, forecasts, and trend lines. Map menu. In the map menu, you can choose between different background maps. The offline option especially is very helpful because if you don't have internet connection, you would like to access the built-in cartographic material. Formats. In this menu, you can set the font, alignment, shading, and other formatting options. Server menu. You are going to use this menu for sharing your dashboard via Tableau Online, Tableau Server, or Tableau Public. And window menu. You can use this menu for presentation mode to use the full screen for your dashboard. And help menu, you can find support and help from Tableau Online. So let's start with the data pane here on the left hand side. The data pane is divided into measures and dimensions. You control what visualizations you want to display by adding different combinations of measures and dimensions to the canvas. So measures are the green ones. Most of the time measures are green. Measures are numeric variables. By adding a measure to the view, you decide which values from your dataset to visualize. By default, Tableau automatically applies an aggregation function such as sum, or average to measures. That way you can, for instance, show the sum or the average of a sales discount across different transactions. Measures typically, but not always, come with green symbols which represent continuous variables. Dimensions, on the other hand, are descriptive categorical variables. With dimensions, you can decide how to group aggregated values of the use measure. For instance, sum of sales or revenue could be broken down by country, product category, or both. Typically, dimensions come with blue signs in Tableau, which represent discrete variables. So this is an introductory video with Tableau. I hope this video is helpful for getting started with Tableau.